Good morning, you guys. It's a new day. What can I tell you? But I felt the need to start the day with these patches. They basically are helping get rid of any kind of like traces of fatigue and things like that. And also they're pretty fabulous. Can we agree? First of all, I haven't packed yesterday, which is very annoying because I need to pack today. And this morning, Filippo just told me like, it would be so nice if we go for a brunch before you leave. I was like, yeah, so I need to pack in like basically an hour and a half, which isn't so bad, but I don't like to rush packing, you know? I got a coffee, it's here, and I'm kind of thinking in my head currently, what is it that I want and I need to pack for this trip? So the best thing really would be to kind of try and prepare some outfits. That way I will not really struggle on what to wear, how to wear, blah, 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 all that good stuff, or bad stuff, I don't know. On a bright note, I did not unpack my beauty bags. So I will not have to start from scratch packing my beauty bags. That's like really, really good. On the not so bright note, it's apparently freezing in Paris. I checked yesterday, it's like 1 degree. That's scary. Let me check now. Weather app, let's see. Weather app, better posture please. 0 degrees. It will be the maximum of 5 degrees today. This is like, yeah, every single day will be like 0 degrees, like literally freezing. What I intend on doing is basically packing warm coats. Maybe that like Magda coat, this one here, sort of like taupey color. I think that could be cute. Maybe the raw cashmere olive green coat. I haven't worn it this winter yet, but that's a warm coat as well. My Miu coat is very, very warm. Instead of talking here, I should probably get a suitcase and start packing. How many times have I packed now in this Vlogmas? Just asking. Okay guys, I'm packed, done a little bit of makeup. I need to close my suitcase still and put a coat on and all that stuff, but really happy with the progress achieved. It's 11 o'clock basically. I am currently gonna do like a 10-minute tidy. I need to do a 10-minute tidy because I have a little bit of mess on the side here. In the meanwhile, listening to my favorite Croatian artist, Jelena Rozga. I'm gonna press play, tidy for 15 minutes and get ready because this December she's like announced concerts in Belgrade like months ago, and my friends and I have been looking forward to it for so long. So kind of getting in the mood already for the concert, and that's it. I'm so in a good mood, you know, I'm in a really, really good mood. So let's get tidying. Here we go, my travel outfit of the day. I believe this is a Cosnet. We got the Kate jeans of yesterday, a Medea belt, Miu Miu sneakers, and I'll have my Saint Laurent coat. I also have a white t-shirt under. Doesn't really change anything because you cannot see it, but what I wanted to say is that we're heading for brunch and then to the airport. This is all packed, what I'm bringing with me. I'm wearing the Romar Go for travel. This is the coat, and you can't see it here, but if you go and check out my TikTok or Instagram, you will see I did a little Prada unboxing. Let's see who it is. What just arrived is Anabelle's Christmas gift. Shall we pack it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you pack it?
Yeah, I do it.
Because I'm leaving, yeah?
Yeah.
Because then on Monday, she needs to pick it up on Monday.
Yeah.
Because she's leaving then. If you go check out my Instagram and my TikTok, we've done a little Prada unboxing. It's really wow. Love of my life is bringing me to the airport. He's not very happy with me today because I'm leaving to Paris, right?
Yep.
But in reality, he's not happy because he was supposed to join me, but then due to work, he's not able to.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole point of us going to Paris was because it was supposed to be a joint trip.
Yeah, but... Well, in 2 days' time, I have, it's Christmas and all the, companies, they're doing dinners and events, and I have a big football team anniversary, which is gonna be exactly when you are in Paris. So I cannot join. Yeah.
You know that many people ask me in the videos, what do you exactly do? And I think it's a very funny question because even your parents ask me the same. It's like a lot of, you never really express what is it that you do. Do you want to share?
No.
You don't?
No. A little bit of,
Mystery.
I like people think whatever they like.
Yeah?
Yeah. I work with people. That's what I do. I am, can I say in English, they say what I do, they say a bridger.
Yeah.
A person that make the connections in between different people from different worlds, from different business, from sponsorships to any kind of deals.
What's interesting is that over the past almost 5 years that we've been together, I read a lot of things about you, like in comments, people would say like you work for this company or for that company. Like I read people saying you work for one brand, then you work for another brand. And actually it's correct because you do work with those brands, but you don't work for one brand because you have your own company and you work with all of those different brands.
Yes.
Kind of in the same way that I do, just from the other side.
So I have my own company and I do consulting. So I work for sports company, I work for fashion brands, I work for families, I work for individual athletes, and that's it. And I used to work at Balmain as an employee. I used to work at Saint Laurent as an employee. I used to work at Off-White as an employee, but I don't work for these brands anymore. I consult to these brands.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a second, you still work with these brands, it's just in a different capacity. Yeah, which I think gives you more freedom, and that's what you really enjoy as well. Freedom. You're the man that.
No, I don't enjoy the freedom. I enjoy to be able. When you work for one company, you can only work for that company. With the years in my life, I developed a lot of connection and relationships, with the different brands.
What is this smoke coming? I'm sorry to interrupt. Smoke coming out of this building.
It's a fragrance. It's an incense. This is the Eredi Zucca. This is the most incredible barber shop.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
this is the one
Davide.
where you
Yeah.
go.
That's what I do. And I'm not in LinkedIn, so people still think I work at different companies, but that's what I do. So I do enjoy the freedom of working with everyone because that's what I love,
I love about your job, obviously I love the fact that you know so much about fashion, and it helps as well. We can have so many conversations, but my favorite aspect of your job, can I say, I think I never told you this, it's gonna be the first time. My favorite aspect is you working in Formula One. I love when you work in Formula One because I think it fulfills you so much. Like every time you come from like when you came from Doha, you were so fulfilled and full of stories. When you came from Abu Dhabi, you were so fulfilled. When you came from, is it Jeddah that it was in? You were so excited about it and passionate.
Imagine I don't even, watch the race. Because the point of working F1 is that, Formula One is probably the most exclusive place in the world because, the paddock passes, they're not for sale. You are there only if you are a sponsor or if you work. So the people you meet there, they're all very important and interesting for business.
I think that's one thing that you really enjoy, but seeing Filippo's passion, honestly, also in Miami, like, when we had this encounter with your old colleague, to see Filippo's passion about work for me is just like so inspiring because it's very rare to see people so passionate about work, And you're very, very passionate about your work. You don't even have to go to the office, yet you go to the office every day. Like, please explain this to me.
No, the thing is that we are blessed, I'm lucky because I do what I love. I don't think everyone can say the same.
Yeah.
But I wish everyone, for 2025, I wish everybody to do what they... Imagine, when people go to the office and they don't like what they do. It must be not easy at all. I love what I do and you love what you do. Is it exhausting? Sometimes it is, because maybe
No job is perfect. Also, to think the job, any job is just...
When in 4 days you stay 40 hours in a metal tube on the sky, that's the part that I like less, because we fly a lot, so that's not always easy. But again, it's always so exciting, because there is always, every time we in the evening when we meet again, we always have so many things to tell each other, because everything happens all the time. Maybe, do you want to walk or not?
I can walk. Hermes is, or someone is giving panettone to people queuing in front of Hermes. Good secured, my toast that I'm gonna eat on the way to the airport. We were gonna actually sit down and properly eat, but then I had a bit of work to do before heading out, so we literally were half an hour short. And Filippo was like, you know what, let's not rush it, even though I don't want to be way too early at the airport. It's unnecessary. So it's usually 20 to 30 minutes to the airport. Probably less, but depends on traffic. The other day it took me 14 minutes because there was no traffic. So it truly depends. I can see Filippo. He told me he's waiting for me outside of Four Seasons, so I'm gonna jump in. We go to Paris. Anabelle is already in Paris, so it's gonna be two of us kind of doing what we need to do until holidays.
Our descent to the Gaulle airport, where we expect landing about 20 minutes from now. Weather on the ground is a bit cloudy and last temperature 4 degrees Celsius. Once more, thank you. You're choosing to fly with us and enjoy your day in Paris.
Okay guys, welcome to Paris. Now, where do I even start? Do you remember that I told you, if you've been following me for a while now, it will be a big surprise for you guys, this vlog. For some of you who have been following me for a while now, you will probably be able to recognize where I'm tuning in from. If not, does this look familiar? Hold on, let's have a little walkthrough. Oh my god, this used to be my ultimate selfie spot when I lived in Paris. And then, you guys, I'm sad that we've arrived after hours so that you can't see, but we have the most beautiful Palais Royal view from the first apartment ever that I spent more than 3 months in with Filippo at the beginning of falling in love and at the beginning of our relationship. For those of you who have missed that part of my journey, a falling in love journey, there are many of the vlogs still out there from 2020, and there was everything, like everything you could find online. But actually the like best part is that I used to sit on this couch with Filippo, eating pizza, watching Netflix, and just, you know, like getting to know each other. And the first thought when I got in the house was that over there, that dining room, we used to spend used to have so many discussions and conversations, and very deep, important ones. And when we got in the house, I called Filippo on FaceTime, and he said, oh my God, like, remember that table, this and this and this happened. And I was like, yeah, this is crazy. But I didn't really tell you why are we in Paris. We are in Paris for several different reasons. It's the end of the year, and I somehow never miss December in Paris. As you guys know, we like to see all the different Christmas decoration. We like to do some work always. I will be doing some meetings as well, and the main reason of my visit in Paris is also wedding dress appointments. I mean, yeah, I don't mean it's yeah. I have my, like, the most important wedding dress appointment in 2 days. So that is kind of like very, very exciting. And I just felt like, you know, planning a wedding, getting more and more into that. Literally, like, nowadays, there almost isn't a day that we're not discussing something wedding related or planning something wedding related. So even though there's still so much to determine and to do, it's still a lot of it needs to be done, but a lot of it is kind of we're working on. You know what I mean? It's like now a very important part of everyday life, and that's why we're here basically in Paris. So I felt like being in this apartment while planning the wedding, and in an apartment where Filippo and I started living together and where we fell in love, was kind of like a full 360. I don't know what you guys think about it, but for those of you who have not seen it before, I would love to show it to you better tomorrow during normal daylight. For now, I will bring you here. This was or is our bedroom, and these are the bags that I packed with me. So the new Prada bag, look at this, so pretty. The new Miu Miu bag, the new Kate bag, the Margot, and not really much Hermes. And I'm sure that you will understand also why, after kind of knowing my experience with Paris in the past, I just wanted to not attract too much attention if possible. But yeah, that's it. I didn't really pack or overpack that much. I just like got this like laughing attack because the shower behind me, okay, this shower behind me is the shower that in which Filippo realized he loves me. And I was like literally sitting on the bed here. He was having a shower one day, and he came out of the shower, and for the first time ever he told me like, oh my God, I was in the shower and I realized I love you. It probably is so cheesy, and you guys are probably like, we don't need to know this, but there, I shared it with you guys. And the reason why I shared it with you is because I don't know if it's because it's December or because like I'm an overly sensitive, emotional person, but I've been thinking a lot about relationships with people, personal relationships, my way of reacting to things. I've been thinking a lot, okay? I think this is like a whole other topic for another video, but I just wanted to say, for all of you guys who maybe had your heart broken in 2024, or maybe things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to work out, or maybe you still haven't managed to find the love of your life, or to not despair. Because honestly, trust me, I've been so unlucky in love previously, like beyond the way that you can imagine, like so unlucky in a way that like, you know, you just like don't really understand if you will ever find the right person for you. That unlucky. And I had to unlearn all the ways and patterns of behavior and learn so many new different things about me and about other people and about behaviors and about love. And here we are. You know what I mean? Like, if love could happen to me, I promise you it could happen to anybody, because it really is true that sometimes we fall in trap, and from one trap to another trap and another trap and another trap, because we're constantly following a pattern. Sorry, now I'm just yapping, but I just would love to give a few words of encouragement to all of you that are just not there yet, because it doesn't matter how old or how young you are or anything in between and around that. It doesn't matter. What matters is that there is someone out there for you. Guys, we're heading out for dinner and I'm getting dressed, so I'll tell you what I'm wearing. I'm just deciding on the bag. I'm wearing a denim belt, denim shirt, cashmere, olive green knit. This is the row coat and my new loafers. And then I have 2 bags. This one really adapts to the color, whether it's like a trench color or it's like an olive green color, and this one is just like a very olive green. So this makes the look a little bit more evening-ish, I think. But I think this is a little bit more, but it's Saturday night, so the light is the best in the bathroom. I think I'll go for this because more like a night look. Let me show it to you. Here, you see it's a very casual look, but I think this bag makes it a little bit more evening, right? These are the details. I really love the olive green, by the way, in case you're wondering. And obviously this bag doesn't fit that much, but it's gonna fit my vlogging camera, mic, wallet, and a few lip products, which is what's important. Wow, guys, never seen more people. Have you ever seen more people in Paris?
Not even during fashion week.
Honestly, never been so sorry.
It's okay.
Never seen more people.
Stop to vlogging.
I know, I think, yeah, they're like now saying like they're vlogging. Lol. We're going to Hotel Cost for dinner. Wow, look at this. I'm wearing gloves. Wow, Place Vendôme, all decorated. But look how many people. Insane. It's like they're giving stuff for free. This is also a little bit of my worst nightmare, this many people. But what's definitely not my worst nightmare is the rigatoni with tomato sauce, slightly spicy. From Hotel Cost, I'm so looking forward to that. Wow, so Christmassy. This is in Rue Castillon. It's very festive. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm not gonna sing, but you get the gist. If you guys end up coming to Hotel Cost, the tomato rigatoni are so good. They're a little bit spicy, perfectly al dente, but so delicious. Honestly, this is like a really yummy dish. I love and I recommend. And another thing that I really love so much is coming here, eating in 30 minutes and leaving, so my day can continue. I don't need to sit here forever. I do like to sit here and observe people when it's fashion week and when I'm just like, you know, coming here with friends and whatever, but right now I just came for a yummy plate of pasta, right? So good. Chef's kiss. Wow, Place Vendôme is so Christmassy. It's always really beautiful during this time. Wow, it's always like my favorite square at Christmas. It's so packed. Anabelle, I honestly promise you, I don't think I've ever seen.
Cars coming.
Yeah, it's insane, you guys, insane. But it's also like really pretty at night. A lot of people come obviously to take the pictures. But tomorrow we're gonna get up early and kind of stroll around the town, city. But this is cute, like a little mirror, outfit check, little situation,
All
no?
cuddled up in the
Yeah.
logo. You can't really see.
Tomorrow is gonna be more like browsing. Tonight I just wanna go home, get cozy and chillax, as Stefan
Also
would
in
say.
the apartment is probably like 30 degrees.
Yes!
We put all heaters.
Toasty and love it when it's toasty. I was thinking like maybe a cup of tea wouldn't be bad, but we'll see. Lots of organizing. We need to do some logistic planning for tomorrow. There's a Santa performance. A little bit creepy, but it's okay. Once I had a facial at the Ritz. It was by Chanel. And it was one of the best facials I've ever had in my life, and it was also during Vlogmas. It's funny, like I'm always somehow in Paris during Vlogmas. I don't know what to tell you guys. Guys, wow. In bed, it's kind of like bizarre a little bit falling asleep here. Hold on. You know, like when you do things and you do them sort of like automatically, like heading from bed to the bathroom or to the kitchen or washing your hands or doing whatever, and it just like brings you back like a fragrance that you haven't smelled for a long time. You know, that kind of feeling. Talking about which, actually today on the plane, I think the air hostess had the same fragrance that I wore during my first New York Fashion Week, and the way it catapulted me back to that week in New York, I cannot even tell you. I could feel everything that I was feeling back then, and it's kind of like the same but different right now. It's like still can bring back so much of 2020. Anyway, I'm happy to be in Paris. I'm happy to be here despite obviously that it's like so busy and so crazy, and Christmas time in Paris, as much as it is magical, it is a little bit like, I'll be very honest with you, me personally, walking on the streets of Paris, it does make me feel a little bit anxious during this time because the crowds are just, it can be overwhelming. And I think I handle those kind of things usually pretty well, but nevertheless, tomorrow we have lots of things planned. I have a facial in the afternoon, but also a museum visit, a little shopping session. So a lot of kind of different type of things, something for everyone. And then the day after is the day dedicated to some haute couture, which I find it so incredible that I'm a bride. It's so weird. I'm not gonna say it anymore. Anyway, that's that. Today was a day filled with some thoughts about personal growth. I don't know if it's like the end of the year or it's like a lot of things that have happened to me in December. Obviously, you guys are following along and you know like what I've been up to and all of that good stuff, but also things that I'm like thinking about, especially while I fly and when I travel, I think about a lot of things. I think a lot about personal growth. I would like to discuss that as well with you guys, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, in like a more personal, deeper level about how I've evolved in personal relationships and what kind of patterns I used to have before. So if you're interested in that, I'll be happy to open up to my most vulnerable state and tell you more about that. Let me know. Until then, I will see you guys in my next Vlogmas. Thank you for watching. You know that tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Central European Time, over here, you'll be able to find a new video again. Until then, see you soon. Bye, guys.